Brandon 起来了。
还要读
Brandon can't be dozing off in a time like this.
大家好
Hey everyone,
我是 Brandon
this is Brandon. 我是 William.
This is William
Today we're going to talk about the verb to eat, which in Mandarin is 吃, and in Shanghainese is.
It would be 切
So it'll be a bit different,
Yeah.
but there's a lot of things you can say with only one character.
Yeah.
And so, what do we use the verb 吃 or 切 in our modern daily language? Like, how do we use this term usually?
Well, usually you would put this verb in front of a food item, right? So like 吃饭切饭
Which is to eat food. What about drinking water? Is that the same here in Shanghainese? Or?
Well, in Shanghainese, you don't say I drink water, you say I eat water, which
What?
may be a little weird for everyone, including Mandarin speakers. Since in Mandarin you would say 喝水, which means drink water. But in Shanghainese you say 吃食, which means literally to eat water.
So, Brandon, what else, excluding water, what else could we use for 切 or 吃 in Shanghainese?
Well, if you want to smoke a cigar, right, you wouldn't say smoke in Chinese. You would also say 切 or eat. So literally, you'd be eating the cigar, but it would be interpreted as you're smoking. So that would be 切香烟.
So, apart from all the eating or the drinking or the smoking, that's you taking in stuff, how do you say something else with 吃 or 切?
Like, say you love someone, you can say 我老亲侬, which is I really love you.
Oh.
Literally, it would mean I really want to eat you.
Which is a bit...
a little weird.
You know, it's basically like mad love or crazy love. If you want to say 无老千能, that means you're really into this person.
Yeah.
So, of course, we mentioned how 无老切, some person means that I really like that person. It's kind of like love, right? But on the other side, there's an hate and dislike. And you could use the same word, 切, but in a different way. Now, let's say, just imagine there was a guy and he had a girlfriend. That girlfriend ditches him and goes for another guy. And that boy should be pretty jealous or even mad or even pissed. And in Shanghainese, what we would say is that boy would be 切醋, which literally translates to eating vinegar, which is extremely unpleasant, right?
Of
Have you ever
course.
tried drinking vinegar?
And who drinks pure vinegar?
Okay, we are okay
Okay, so we're back now with vinegar.
with vinegar.
Let's try
Let's try it out.
eating it.
Oh, wait.
Yep. Cheers. Oh,
Do not try this at home.
only for people that are jealous, you know.
Only for people that are jealous, and oh my god, you do not want to feel what it means to 切醋, which is meaning that you're jealous or really pissed.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have a few more expressions with 切 or 吃 in Shanghainese, and they are some of the, how do you call it, the idioms of Shanghainese.
Yeah. So, you know, it's not translated literally. It would make no sense.
No sense at all. And so, Brandon, one of the things for Shanghainese is that in China, is that there are certain phrases that a parent uses to scold children or to kind of warn them or trying to like make them learn a lesson. And one of those sayings is in Shanghainese is 切桑我, which literally translates to eat life, which
so
makes no sense at all.
No
but-
sense. Yeah.
And what this is that, let's say you're a kid and you get in trouble. So what the parents would do, they're saying
You know, bring
that,
out a slipper, right?
and Brandon committed a mistake. Let's say Brandon did really bad on his math test. He got a failing mark.
Yeah.
Yeah, which of course Brandon's a star, so he wouldn't. He would
I would
never.
I would never.
Right? And then me as a parent, I go like, if you don't do well on your next math test, 侬会切伤我. That means you're gonna learn a deep lesson with this slipper. Oh,
A little punishment.
a little punishment, you know, but Brandon's a good kid.
Of course. So I better get my grades up though.
Next word on our list, the next word we're going to discuss is, it's very strange because if you translate it, it makes no sense at all, and it's like out of nowhere, like it makes zero sense.
Even more random than the last one.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So what is this? What is this word?
It would be 吃西北风 or 切西北风, which means to eat the northwest wind.
Yes.
So, even more like nonsense.
Yeah. We would use this term by a lot of things actually, because this 切西北风 means emptiness. It means that there's nothing there. And basically, this is also like a warning, kind of like a scolding to people. Let's say Brandon was my son. Let's say I was Brandon's son, and I decided that I'm gonna take the day off to skip work.
So if he was like doing nothing at home, wasting his time, I'd be like, oh, 侬个切西北风.
Yeah, so which literally means that I'm literally wasting my life doing nothing. I'm not doing anything meaningful. And that is kind of like a slang term to maybe insult some people that are not making the best use of their time. Okay, so Brandon, what do we learn from all these terms and phrases today? What do we learn?
Okay, so today we talked about the verb eating, like 吃 or 吃饭, right? And how it can not only be used to like as a verb to describe food, you can also use it in many other ways, including liquids, and just is included in many expressions and idioms in this dialect.
Yeah, so there's certainly much more terms involving the verb 吃 in other areas that we didn't cover today. But, Brandon, I don't think we covered anything on what you could actually eat in Shanghai.
Yeah. I mean, certainly we ate some vinegar today.
But I don't think that's really cuisine.
Yeah.
That was pretty bad cuisine if you would consider that a cuisine.
Yeah. Well, William, why don't we go to a restaurant next time to actually try out?
Oh man, bet man. Let's do that next time.
Yeah.
So, until next time.
See ya.
See you next time.
And
cheers. 再会。
再会。